Welcome to the channel Excellence, where we strive for excellence. We strive to be one better than what we were yesterday. Why? Because we're gonna make this world a better place for all of us to live in. Now pay attention to what's going on. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That means time's running out. Time is definitely running out. If you're not in tune with your spirit, you better make a speedy reparation. The 3D is over. Coming to the 5D. The 5D is the divine. All spirit, no flesh, no bones. Strip your mind of the material things, the things that are seen. It's time for you to see the things and live in that world of fleshless things, where everything is all power, all power, all power from the heart and power from the mind. See, the key to life is to live in your God heart consciousness. Imitate God. Jesus said, what I have done, all men can do. What I am, all men shall be. I have left my footprints clearly cut, so you will know that I, your master, went that way. But the problem was, and the problem is, see, the power that had been in them times, see, Jesus was sent to the earth to save the Israelites from the iron hand oppression of the pale-skinned nation of Europe, who was governing a portion of Palestine at that time. But his teachings went against that power that be. See, just like now, his teachings go against the power that be. But they want you to live the falsehood of Jesus. See, man, why it had to happen to us? No, please us. See, Jesus came to please us. No matter what he did, his heart and mind stayed pure with love, and his body stayed clean with water. No matter what he done. He might have walked 40 days and 40 nights through the wilderness, but his heart and mind stayed pure with love, and his body stayed clean with water. See, when the disciples came and saw Jesus, he was in a house with thieves, cornersons, prostitutes, drug dealers, everything, and he was turning water into wine. And they told him, they say, my master, sure, this is going to be a sad day for you, for the people will shun you. He said, am I not about my Father's work? See, it's not what you do or where you've been. It's where your heart is at and where it's going. See, where your heart is at and where your heart is going, that's where you'll be led. That's where you'll be. If you cold-hearted, shrewd, ornery, evil, you're going to end up right where your heart leads you. See, your heart is the engine that propels you forward. See, that heartbeat. And it's time to make a speedy reparation. Because a lot of people's heart ain't beat today. In a major way. See, everybody's time is limited. No one knows the time or the hour that you will pass this form. Be prepared. Prepare yourself. If you're not ready, stay ready. See, we have a saying, if you're not ready, stay ready. Be ready for everything and be prepared for everything that's to come. Because if you ain't prepared, you can be hit with something you can't even handle. See, life is a preparation stage of the up and coming attractions. You do not guide that life. When you try to guide it, trust me, you'll always rush up on your own destruction. When you learn to live the spirit of the moment and follow that still small voice that speaks within you, when that still small voice say, get up, you got to do this. See, you got to be obedient. See, I'm obedient to that still small voice. Even though I didn't want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and make videos, I have to pay attention to that still small voice. When God said, get up, I got something I want you to say. Then I had to get up and say it to the world. See, I was prepared to get up and say everything I say to the world. That's why the world can listen. That's why everybody in this world is listening right now. See, my life was saved years ago. And I know it couldn't have been nothing but God that saved my life, no matter what nobody think. See, I know the trials and tribulations that I've been through. And I know the debts that I owe, not only to God, but to everybody out there and to myself. See, I owe that debt to myself first because I was cheating myself out of life. Until I learned to live within and not outward, I was not living at all. See, I had to go within. The things that I see going around me, I'm blind to. I'm blind to the murky ethers of the flesh. See, I'm blind to that, so I cannot be distorted by the murky ethers of the flesh. I rise to the heavenly heights of spiritual life. I live in that spiritual realm with the mother of virtue and the harmonies of life that's breeding. When I say breeding, we throwing out the seeds of justice, mercy, love, and right every day through our words and our actions and our deeds. See, we are breeding that. We are breathing forth that breath of heaven into this universe. We are speaking the love, the kindness, the eternal life, the eternal happiness into existence. We are seeking to find it. Seek and you shall find. Ask and you shall receive. See, the chosen ones come to this earth, this plane of things made manifest, which we call physical appearance, with the ability, the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding to lead a multitude into a promised land of happiness. See, you have a lot of Davids on this earth. See, a David is a person that chases after the heart of God and wants his heart to be just like God's. See, that's a David. See, that's how David won favor with God and was able to slay Goliath, because he was a man after God's own heart. And to be a man after God's own heart is to be a strong individual, conscious. Most men, women are after their own heart and is rushing up on their own destruction. They want what their heart desires. That's why they end up in the madness that they're in. The heart should desire nothing but purity. Purity of love and love of what's right. Remember, love is only a commitment to do right. It's nothing more, nothing less. If you looking for love anywhere else other than for somebody to commit to do right by you, there's gonna be a lot of strange happenings. Because man is truth and falsehood strangely mixed. And if you're looking for love within an individual, you'll never find it. The only way that you can find love and unconditional love is to look into your heart and note its beauty. And know that your heart and your heart alone stands for love. And love means that my heart is fixed, not certain on thy present choice, but because it determines thy future happiness. See, my heart is fixed aright. See, study to show thyself approved unto God. A workman needeth not to be ashamed, will rightfully divine the words of truth. Stand up in your true being of who you is and not of who your surroundings want you to be. Stop being a product of the murky ethers of the flesh and be a product of the highest light and spirit brightness, which is the shining star of the dust that gravitates, elevates, emulates, sends out nothing but vibrations of purity and life. I come to y'all in love. I leave y'all in peace. Like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. Have a blessed day. I'm out.